Someone had a hard day today. So she hasn't been in this part of the barn since her first calf 10 years ago. So between that and having the skid steer in here, she didn't understand, so she got a little freaked out today. So I'm going to put them back in their pen because he is not ready, in my opinion, to go out yet. And I'm probably going to spread a little bit more that way. He's not totally on the concrete, but I got to empty that. And everyone's been locked out since like 1 o'clock, so everyone's a little bit busy. So that's what I know. And we got a mess. She pawed today. It's been a thing, so yeah. But I'll catch you more when I get him up. Oh, I finally just got the water going. I tied that side of the gate, flung it back towards where Tahoe is, which is the first one right here, and walked Turkey Lurky boy in here, and he walked like a champ in here. Got her in, went to the other end, opened that little gate so the girls could come in, and then came over here and tied that gate and gave her some grain to get her coaxed over here. Got everyone else fed, so I'm just now filling the water. She's still upset from today. Hi, Turkey. Turkey Lurky boy. Yeah, he's still upset because Mommy stepped on him today. Luckily, he's not hurt and everything looks good. But she just got a little overwhelmed and stressed today, huh? So we're still calming down. But as sunken in as she is in her little triangle, which we talk about a lot. If you guys remember Minnie, hers is always sunken in because she looked like a dairy cow. That's the way she was born. Her mom was the same way. She never has the triangle unless she hasn't drank. So she hasn't drank in a couple hours and didn't drink at all this morning when they locked her over there. So I have a feeling she's going to tank that. But we'll see. Hi, Turkey man. Hi, Turkey man. I know you got to experience the whole barn today, huh? You just didn't experience the other kiddos. They're going to play with you. Oh, we're going to check out the hay. Just don't climb in there, okay? Because you're a little too heavy for me to coax out. So pretty soon we'll say night-night. But Turkey thinks he's a big boy and is eating with Tahoe. And I don't know that we're actually past the eye issue because I just saw a little bit of a cloudiness in his eye. But that could have just been a reflection. So maybe in the morning, I'll get a better look in his eyes and we'll have a good, hopefully a play around video in the morning with him, but we'll see. And of course I put the camera down and she is now tanking. It's not as bad on this side, but the other side where that bone is showing is her triangle on the other side that you can tell better. Well, she's tanking right now, so I'm glad that the truck wasn't clear full. And then she decided to tank and I'd be putting the hose away. So at least she's tanking while it's filling because she's drinking it almost as fast as I can fill it right now. So this is his first experience with a clean barn, along with the bus and Boo and Pumpkin. Huh. Hi, Lenny girl. You got the babies are hiding behind you guys. There's Pumpkin's little white butt. And there's Boo's side. Oh, are we gonna play? Or Bus, yeah, Bus's side. There's Boo's face. He's trying to get the hay off his ear. There's the Buffy boy. Huh, the Buffy boy. Yeah, my Buffy boy. And my Tahoe. Oh, I get a growl tonight from you? Wow. She's about to empty that. So I'll be up here for another half hour. Hi, Buff. Hey, where's my lovies? Where's Mommy's lovies? Apparently I don't get lovies from Tahoe tonight. Or Buffalo, I mean. Tahoe didn't want loves either tonight, but... Turkey! Turkey Lurky! Turkey boy! He goes, I don't know what the hell this crap is. Hi, Pumpkin! know the commercial Lonely Eyes? Like, that's totally, because he doesn't understand who that is. Oh, we're gonna get curious? Maybe. No, we're just gonna sniff the air and go, nah. Well, you tanked pretty good there, honey. You did, Limo. Was that a good drink? Did you just come up for air? Did you come up for air? Or are you done? Good girl. Good girl, Limo. Good girl. Good girl, Limo. She's never done that, by the way, sniff the camera, unless I have a carrot, but I don't have any carrots. No, she probably, Dad and I figure those are probably about 25 gallons, roughly. So she probably drank about 15. She's still sunk in, so she's just taking a breather. Oh, we don't know what the wall is either, because we got a lip. It's a concrete lip, and then it's the boards. It's his favorite spot. So we're back to the favorite zone. Good morning, Turkey. Good morning, Limo. I'm glad to see you up and running around this morning and doing some jumpies. Yeah.
Ah, yes, even on a Sunday morning. They have to keep making them. And funny how that one's following in a direct path that the one was going south was that I watched make when I came out of the house. And one over there just turned the juice on. And so you already saw that one. This is kind of dissipating after a while, but the next one's not. I love that bullshit. Not. Well, hey, things are kind of drippy this morning, but not too bad. The driveway is not as squishy underneath my feet this morning. And I am late. Oh, maybe tonight I'll sleep. I slept, just not when I needed to. They're all fed. Ground fog out there for you. 40 degrees and 98% humidity. And Rainy just about got stomped on. You'd think she'd learn, but no. She'll walk across me another 10 times before I get back here. I have to stop in front of me to sniff a chunk of poop. Oh well, if I got it right, I got some clips that I got last night when she got home and got Limo and Turkey Lurky back in their pen. And of course she told me 4 different clips and I've only received 3 so far, so I don't know, maybe she was lying to me. I don't even need to go to the other end and turn the lights on this morning. I can just walk right in this end. I think I can see. This is my second take because the first take went for damn near 7 minutes. As you know, that auger's sitting there because there's weed in that bin. Not a lot, but there's 30 ton, give or take. That next bin's empty, and the auger's still sitting here so we can fill it. I got a phone call last night. I was on the phone for about an hour. I've been meaning to call the guy, and I just hadn't. Every time I'd remember, I'd forget. And that's a good thing I hadn't, I guess. It's been about a month not doing anything, a little over a month. Had a kidney stone and I went to reach it and they could see it with the camera and the laser couldn't reach it. So he's back to snuff now. And he was going to check with his boy and see if they could get their auger moved over to the place where they do have the oats stored. And get ready to start loading up. So I'm thinking we might see some oats tomorrow. He said, you know, time they got everything moved over and set up, he's kind of late in the day, so maybe we'll wait till Monday. It's okay, just let me know. So we'll be able to make some feed here shortly. All right, I'm done feeding now. They're still leaving stripes, and that one's following right in the same path as that other one. Not that I forgot it, because I remembered last night. It just slipped my mind earlier. I'm going to thank him for that. Sunrise through the trees like that. So, happy birthday, Dad. Miss you. Thanks for the beautiful sunrise. So, Safeguard came last night. That's not enough. It's enough for today. But we have to treat them today and tomorrow. It's just like them frickin', screwworms. Tapeworms are the same way. It seems the only thing that gets them is Safeguard. And you have to give 2 doses, full doses, in 2 days. And it's in the back of her car, so I don't got to pack it all over here. The back of the Ranger's still full of shit, and she says, I got to put gas in my car anyway. So, we're going to get some things moved around here and at least get the cows done before lunch. And Becky is headed to town because one of the farm stores happens to have 2 of the big tubes, which will do 5 cows each. And we don't know how many of the small tubes they have, but she's got to get, I think we figured at least 20. 15 or 20 at least. And I'm going to put something on, well, we'll watch the calves. We're not going to run them through there. We'll get everything closed up down below and run them through the wall to run them in. And when they come out, that gate will be shut and they'll come through here, which unfortunately they'll probably want to drink from that. So I should find something to cover that with so they will leave it alone. Well, at 40 degrees, after setting for a few days, she fires right up. And I pushed the start button and waited. I have no idea if there's a heater on this thing or not. Nothing came up here indicating there was a heater on, but I just waited a few seconds, pushed it, and it fired right up. Just let it warm up a little. Especially since it says important to prevent damage of hydraulics and engine in temperatures below 0°C, 32 Fahrenheit, run at slow idle for 10 minutes before operation of controls. Which is basically the same thing that one over there says too. If it's cold, you're supposed to let it warm up. Except that one over there also says to warm the hydraulic oil, cycle the loader, but do not come to the end of the ramp or to the stops. But cycle the loader for a little bit. And I mean, I used to be much more religious on that than I am. I still let it warm up. Never know what we're gonna find around here. He's a big one. That's like 3 or 4 times bigger than that one Ty found the other day. Don't flip on me, camera. I'll give you a little idea how big he is. He needs to find a safer spot than that. Got things closed up down below. Ty's trying to get the cows moved in, and I realized get the mats back over here. And I got to take a shovel and get all those rocks off the concrete, or we're going to have a bunch of lame cows. I really wanted to, when we did that concrete, we also did this trough through here. That's when we did under the deck and over the refrigerator. And I wanted to come from there across to there and do all this. But, you know, like the old man said, he says, oh, we can't afford that right now. Sure would have been nice. Grooved concrete in here. Ty's yelling at the cows, so the dogs are barking louder. That's as good as it's gonna be. 2 more out there would be nice. And I put that little bugger right on the other side of that railroad tie by the back of the building. Ty finally got up here and I told her about it. And I said, go see if he's still there. She said he's still there. She goes, oh my God, he's freaking huge. But cows are all down here. And she realized she grabbed the wrong handle for that. I don't remember what the other one's for, but this has 4 dogs on it. And the handle she grabbed, she's trying and trying and trying. It only had 3. No wonder it wouldn't go together. So now I'm waiting on her. She just walked in the house to get it. And she was going to brood them while we run them through. And then she says, nah, we got to handle them tomorrow too. No kidding, kid. So she made the decision to do it tomorrow, which is what I was thinking anyway. I mean, all we're doing is stuffing stuff down their throat. Are we starting with you, sweetheart? Yeah? That'd be Mom's cow. Who else we got down here? I thought I saw a hope head sticking up. I did. Look at it. Now see, granted, she's standing there next to 3 of them the same age as her. And she's actually probably a little older than her. And she's not bad sized. She's all right. So it just proves that she not only raised a pretty decent calf, but she grew while she was doing it. Probably grown a lot since we weaned. And she'll, unfortunately, we're getting late enough by the time we get the 2- and 3-year-olds separated. We won't be feeding them twice a day, but she won't be fighting the big cows for grain in the mornings. And hey, look at that thing. Okay, this is Mom's cow. Her first pick of those 2 she got. Take a guess on her weight. I'll give you a second or 2. Pause and guess if you like. 1620. She's a big girl. I wasn't quick enough. Maybe I'll show you on the next one. There's Hopi Dope. Come on, Hope.
She's got funky horns.
Skurs.
Oh no.
Get up there, Hope. Hope, come on. I don't want to shock you. Come on, this ain't your first trip through this thing.
Step up, baby.
Come on. I'm going to shock you. I gave you fair warning.
The girl? Yeah,
now,
the girl?
anybody want to take a guess what she weighs? Anybody? The last 2 were the other 2 about the same size as her. One was 1,045 and the other was 1,065.
So you haven't gained an ounce since you ran.
She's a little over 900 pounds, so that ain't bad. And we're empty. Second one ahead of her wouldn't go forward. Then the other one didn't want to go forward, so I didn't get anybody in down here. Too slow again. That was Eeyore at 1560 or something like that. 1576. I stand correct. And this is the Blakely namesake. Come on, get up there, girl. Oh, come on. I don't want to have to tickle your butt. Okay, here we'll show you how it's done. And yeah, there's a lot of white shit on the ground. That's the only thing that I don't like about doing it this way.
You gonna let me?
But you don't have a lot of choices.
You know.
And then she's being very uncooperative. First few years we had to use this. Most of them cooperated the first time around.
If I leave it in there, you're less likely to freaking spit it out at me.
Anyway, but you either got paste or you got granules you mix in the feed. So you never know who's really getting in that. Or if you got dogs and cats or goats, whatever, they got pills too.
They also do a liquid in a little tiny bottle for dogs, cats, rabbits, goats, and shit.
And by the way, it is not the same formulation when we're done.
God knows it's not.
We got to get all this cleaned up so the dogs don't get into it, or it's not a good thing.
This horse one is the same. This is the main ingredient that you need.
Yeah, same thing that they tell you on the internet that you need to be taking to worm yourself too.
Yeah, it claims for lungworms.
Anyway,
And shit too, but
we got to get more up here. We ran out.
I'm just...
Guess who this one is? And no, I can't see the scale from here. Any guesses?
Okay, any guesses?
Any guesses on Boomer's weight? Because I don't know it yet. Ty's going to have to say it.
Yep. 1867.
1867.
Which is 200 more than the first. That first cow was Misty, the one that Grandma bought. She was 1620.
Yeah,
She's a hair over 200 pounds.
she's always been a big girl. Her mama was bigger. But her mama was an old show cow. Was shown for a number of years, but not by us. And we still got more in the below the barn. They didn't all want to cooperate, and that worked out all right because, yeah, we had a tub and alley full, and they'll make a tub and an alley full, and the last one should make a tub and an alley full. Yeah, looks like a little late at lunch, but that's okay. Then we do the same thing to the calves. Yay. Well, this is the end of the tub full that we had. A couple of them. I won't say any names. I won't say any names, will I?
And her mother, because I haven't ran her mother yet either.
And her mother's the last one in this line. They would not turn around and point uphill. They were all pointed that way. Would not turn around. So that was 15 minutes, which is enough to do about, at least 10 head, the way it was going.
Come on, baby.
But the one right before these, get your butt up there, girl. She was one we had to put the frickin' halter on. Get up there. You like getting... Apparently just wanted to be farther away. I was going to shut the gate behind her. All these damn big cows, 111J, 1400 even.
Delaney.
She just doesn't quite reach there.
Delaney Ann.
And she's being a butt. Go figure. There you go, Brent. There she is. Pain in the ass that she's been today. Well, he's in at an even 1420.
Well, Dad just had to change from the John Deere feeding bales. This one's a good bale for the cows. Mind you, they're pregnant. This one, he goes, there's just a little bit that I saw. Maybe you can slough it off. Unfortunately, there's a little too much white mold, and it's really not showing up on camera. Like that spot right there is white mold. And up there, which will abort calves. So, now we're on to the skid steer. It happens. I've never had him drop a bale though and have to pick it back up before, so he's got mid-drop and I go, nope, sorry, you can't do it. So all we have left to do is the calves, and then for safeguarding them, and then we will get them back, have to treat water, and then we use the pellets for the steers and the bulls. That way I'm not having to load them up and bring them all the way back to the front and then bring them back to the back again for 2 days in a row. So we decided to feed bales first, that way the cows were out of our way, but we just had one little oopsie.
I didn't show you our feeding fiasco, but the bale that was right there on the bottom, yeah, it must have had a little damp spot on it when I went in. It was the second bale I put in, or first bale I put in. I put it in this end feeder, and as I was dumping it, I saw a crusty spot. I let Ty know there might be a little, and she texted me, says, no, we got to change that one out. And yay, somebody's in heat. There's only 3 of them that are open in there. I hope that's still, oh, there still is. So I had to switch and get the skid steer to get the frickin' bale out, which is now right there. So the calves might be in there for a couple more days, which is probably going to be fine, because I doubt we're going to get much manure moved while they're trying to haul oats in here. And now we're going to run all the calves over and get them wormed. Yay!
I gotta shut the gate.
Yeah, she got to shut a gate. I got to go open a gate. So, and the sad thing is, this morning actually went pretty smooth. But damn, by the time we were done, it's like that took for freaking ever. And both of us are wiped out. And now we gotta do all of them. Not looking forward to it. Oh, by the way, that does start nicely when it's cold too. Probably because it's not a John Deere engine. It's a Yanmar. Oh. Anyway, get this shit done before dinner time maybe. So, these were the big ones that Wilco had. They're about half the, well, not even half the size of the tubes. But they're a lot bigger than the small ones we expected.
Good boy.
She got all they had of those and all they had of the little ones, so hopefully we have enough.
Take me longer because I gotta retag it.
Yeah, of course she's telling the heifer is gonna take longer. This one's good. This is bum leg girl. She gets a new tag. Get up there, sweetheart. She's making him mad. He just got some puffer and some ointment.
Oh, you got.
Hold on, buddy.
He's got two little spots in an eye over
You can see how that looks. It's because he rammed something where that red spot is, that white spot. He probably rammed a hay stem in there.
Yeah, you can see me in this one, okay? No.
It was fun getting that in because the puffer was partly plugged up.
Okay.
And he wanted to see what I was doing, and he can't see on this side.
I've got to give you a little.
But he's doing really good.
I knew that was going to happen.
And that's one of the little ones I was talking about earlier. We had a few of those.
Come on.
But we're almost done. The last of them are all in the alley. Well, they're cleared out to the end gate, but they're all packed in here.
It's okay. Can you come up?
Always got to be that one. 111J. All the cows are in there, except for her. They're back where they belong. They haven't got their grain yet. They're getting it a little late tonight, but that's okay. They'll get over it. But they got a dry bale to chew on. Ty's getting the stuff cleaned up, and for lack of anywhere, part of it's in the back of her car that, you know, just don't want to take everything back to the house. And you know what I'm doing? I'd do this one first because I emptied the other jug into my measuring cup and it was too much for the other one. And only half what I needed for this one, so you know, that's just how we do it. And see what's left in that. Debate on whether to treat them in the morning or not. We might. I kind of like having a gallon or so kicking around in case we need it. Because sometimes it takes a few days to get it, and sometimes when you need it right then. You know, by the time you know you need it. But anyway, that's our day. And I don't know what the hell tomorrow's going to bring. Well, they're hoping to start bringing that oats tomorrow. Which means we got to get up on that bin and open it. Get the auger set up. Get the tractor on it. Put the belts back on the auger so it'll run. And we've literally been all day with cows today anyway. I mean, the good thing is the guys bringing it. I don't have any problem with either one of them figuring out how to turn the tractor on and turn the PTO on and doing what they got to do. Oh yeah, and Johnny over there in front of the shop, he's probably going to go in the big bale barn tonight. I'm not going to swing gates and put him back in there and then have to move him in the morning. Oh, now I got another customer. Darn it. So anyway, I know, video's long, sorry. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great Sunday. Hope everybody else has a great Monday. Start to a new month.